What it is? I'm Kevin Scorchard Gaming, and I just wanted to record a little clip because as I was recording some Far Harbor, a clip didn't exactly get saved properly. I don't know what happened, but it didn't start recording until a little later into the recording. So all that was missed was myself talking to Longfellow, and then we ran outside, and that was really it. There was a funny part where he was running into a wall, and I did it with him. But sadly that won't be in the video, so yeah. So this is just going to be in there as a replacement, and the video is going to start now. Now. You going to keep walking, or you're already there?
See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but now...
Would have fought him here if I didn't leave and help someone else straight away. There's a light up ahead, fella. It's weird. Only you just say fella as a broad term, but it's his actual name.
Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this as we make it to Acadia.
Roger Dodger.
They usually stick to the deep fog. Thus we steer clear, but you never know.
You lead the way then, Jesus Christ. Shit sounded scary as fuck. Would the mountain not be deeper into the fog? I mean, I'm just saying. Should have like drawn a map or something.
When I was a young lad, no higher than you and me. The whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
You don't say. Oh, hey, I was here. Didn't realize it was actually up a hill. I thought it was just... or up a mountain, I should say.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them.
I want to see more of them.
Fresh.
Wasn't sure if I had a weapon on the right. You always thought I did. I should put this one on the right instead of all the way on the fucking left. Seems like a smarter idea. The fuck?
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam creatures. Started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What?
What's Acadia done to make you distrust me?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
You do know you're crazy, right?
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on.
I am done. But you didn't need to cut out like that.
Ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
Is that the moon? No, that's an observatory. Is Acadia built on an observatory? Or are we about to storm a fucking stronghold? No, Acadia's an observatory, okay.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again. You come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You say you want me to stick around and watch your back?
I do, but I want to bring Nick with me because, well, it's pretty much related to him.
I can handle things from here.
Good luck in there. And I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together? I could think of worse things to do. Nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. My plan over, no, never, no more.
Longfellow's amazing. He's got like a million XP for that mission. Idiot Savant is a great perk. Optional help Captain Avery. There is no fog up here. Hold on, is that... Okay, hold on. See what this mission is. Where the fuck is it? Oh, okay, it's a continuation of that mission. Alright, let's go into Acadia. See what's up. Yoink.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
What the fuck?
What are you? I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here, and I'll try to help you.
Pretty sure you can help me, pal.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakana.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
What the fuck?
Is this a joke? Do you really know Nick?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Nick looks quite sad.
Nick, is he really your brother?
If he is, it's news to me. Can synths even be related? Just because we're from the same assembly line, does that make us family? I gotta think about this.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
I don't know her personally, so how could I tell?
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question. And the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs, holes in someone's memory, feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
No, I'm definitely human.
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
Hmm.
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
After that, I probably should have actually asked his memories first. God damn it.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed tasks. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
I don't know if I want to tell him. I'm going to say it before saying I'm in the Brotherhood. I don't want to have him turn around and start shooting me or something like that. Curious what his reaction will be.
I'm in the Brotherhood of Steel. We have plenty to say about synths. How dangerous they are.
We're not dangerous. Those who've used us, tried to replace humans with my kind, they're dangerous. All we want is to live in peace, on our own. See for yourself. Walk through Acadia. Talk to my people. We aren't a threat to anyone.
I believe you. It's just, I like the Brotherhood of Steel.
All right. I'll reserve judgment for now.
Thank you. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm part of a group that helps synths. The Railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
I hadn't thought about it like that. I'm sorry.
So am I. Your heart is in the right place, and it's unfair of me to judge, while I enjoy relative safety from so far away. Was there anything else I can do for you?
Acadia.
What about this place? Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes.
I swear there will be action after this.
Escapees we managed to find before the Institute could. Or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
Why don't you reveal the truth to them?
I should get going.
Truth.
Of course.
That's totally outward.
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay
Man,
right there.
this is really disturbing. If all synths looked like this, Fallout 4 would be a much scarier fucking game. I'm gonna be straight. Shit would be fucking terrifying. I wanna loot this place, but I'm not gonna. So, no. Oh, hey.
Hey,
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
so you're a synth.
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Seems like he's lucky to have you help him.
Thank you. That's very kind.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not.
That makes me want to do it more.
Coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed, storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they're fucked if they're storage drives. Jesus Christ. I want to find out what happened though. Let's do a full on save. It's been a while since I saved properly. 12:30. Never mind, apparently that wasn't too long ago.
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers,